All right, here we are with working on solving the quadratics using the quadratic formula. I'm not sure if Mr. Flatten sang for you last year or Miss Quinn, but the song goes for me to help you memorize it is x equals opposite b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. I want you to have that memorized for this class. So whatever strategy you need to use, you can sing off key like me, or you can memorize it a different way, but I want you to have it memorized, okay? X equals opposite b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, all right? So we're gonna use it to solve quadratics. I know you did this last year. So reminder, you have to have your quadratic equation equal to 0. So we're gonna subtract 35 from both sides, okay? So we have x squared minus 2x minus 35 equals 0. All right, so we're gonna fill in, this is A, this is B, and this is C. So we've got x equals opposite b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, okay? And then you evaluate that out. I would recommend doing as much as you can in your head. So like opposite b, so that's gonna be 2 plus or minus the square root of 4 plus 140 all over 2. That's gonna take me to 2 plus or minus the square root of 144 over 2. Now, you have to figure out the numerator, before you figure out the denominator. So I'm gonna have 2 plus 12, which is 14 divided by 2 is 7. And I'm going to have 2 minus 12 divided by 2, which is negative 5. So my two answers are negative 5 and positive 7. Negative 5 and positive 7. X equals opposite b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. All right, I'm gonna skip this one for right now, partly because I'm out of room, and then we're gonna jump to this one. So again, I have to have it equal to 0, so I'm gonna subtract 4 from both sides. So 5x squared minus 8x minus 4 equals 0. And then I'm gonna go through and figure out my A, B, and C. So A is 5, B is negative 8, C is negative 4, and I'm going to substitute it in, okay? So X equals opposite B plus or minus the square root of B squared minus 4AC. See, this is what I do in my head, guys. This is how I process my way through it. All over 2A. Right? And I'm going to evaluate it. I would encourage you to, again, do as much without a calculator. We get a lot of errors with people typing things in incorrectly on their calculator. So if you can process through it without a calculator, that's the way to go. Opposite 8, negative 8 is 8 plus or minus the square root of 64 plus 20 all over 10. 64, I'm kidding, it's not 20, it's 80. There you go. And then I've got 8 plus or minus 12, and the reason why I know it's 12 is because 64 plus 80 is 144, the square root is 12, all over 10. So 8 plus 12 is 20, 20 divided by 10 is 2, 8 minus 12 is negative 4 over 10 is negative 4/10. Those are my two solutions. All right? So, solving quadratics using the quadratic formula. You got it.